Is my 5.80 mile road walk run set my I Am Not James Bond, Daniel Craig as Bond training set. Today is Thursday, 30th July 2026, and here I, Tanis Set of Seattle, evaluate my 5.80 mile road walk run set, the Tanis Set, in terms of whether it satisfies my design criteria for my I Am Not James Bond, Daniel Craig as James Bond, running training set. This is a particular reference to Daniel Craig as James Bond in 2008 film Quantum of Solace. So I saw a 2008 film, Quantum of Solace, in 2008 and was like, nope, I'm not James Bond. I cannot run like that. I would die. I am a she, her, hers who has not struggled with self-acceptance of my biological sex/gender, and my I Am Not James Bond set is something I came up with design criteria to preserve I am a woman with an I am not James Bond taste. So these are the design criteria. Design criteria 1, no sprinting. If pushed, choose walking over sprinting. This is consistent with the set I've been using. Design criteria 2, total distance of middle distance, 4.00 to 6.00 miles specifically. James Bond might be able to run up to a mile or finish a marathon, but with so much sprinting in his legs, choose a distance he would struggle with. So it's a 5.80 miles, so it is in the total distance range. Design criteria 3, repeat the set at least 500 consecutive times, as in like, consecutive as in like for the corresponding spot, do it. So like I have criteria for which I don't run. So without so much as a single other running set between each of the 500 iterations. So essentially the consecutive, it's like a running set. And then if a different running set is used, then it interrupts the consecutive. So if I am not faster than James Bond, perhaps I can be better at repetition. So I have only used this training, meaning in my running training since I started using it for like the running set. So I do have my at least 500 consecutive times with no other running training set. Design criteria 4, James Bond is a 007 agent with international prowess. Make my set where I am from and make it unique to that place. It does not translate to another country, perhaps native wildlife feature prominently. Yes, this is satisfied, that design criteria. And so then design criteria 5, design the set for war, to set me free by being able to run for my life if captured and made prisoner of war while serving in some country's army. James Bond as a 007, not a foot soldier. Yeah, so as a reminder, so there's a utility set in that sense of it was meant to like be able to make me perform under pressure in kind of a soldier sense, as opposed to like a 007 agent kind of, or a spy, but like special agent kind of context. As a differentiator, I said I am not James Bond. I have not utilize it in a prisoner of war setting. So this, in that sense, I do not have the 5th criteria has not been satisfied, and I was very much a stickler. So while design criteria 1 through 4 are satisfied at lived experience level, design criteria 5 has not come true thus far. However, the set has helped with my confidence and my ability to execute under the conditions of design criteria 5. Yeah, so it has helped with with my confidence for the 5th design criteria. I will say, however, to actually escalate this to I am not James Bond status, right, to equal, even if it's just a I am not James Bond, I might actually, because of how prolific James Bond is, the 5th criteria might need to be satisfied for me to be able to do that and be like, truly like, this set actually does equal James Bond, and even if it's just in a not James Bond kind of way. So there we go. That's is my 5.80 mile road walk run set my I Am Not James Bond, Daniel Craig as Bond training set. There is one element missing.